Hello teacher trainees and welcome to yet another class on curriculum studies. Today we are going to look at the background to curriculum development. After this class, remember to click on the link in the description which has the revision questions for this topic. We have collected more than 60 application questions which will help you in your revision for the KNEC exams. Before we begin, please take a second and click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so that you can access all our lecture videos and quizzes. Let's begin our lesson. Curriculum development is the process of designing and creating a framework for the knowledge and skills that teachers will impart to their students. It involves identifying the learning objectives, determining the scope and sequence of the content, selecting appropriate instructional materials and methods, and assessing student learning. Curriculum development begins with a needs assessment to determine the specific skills and knowledge that students need to acquire. The next step is to develop the learning objectives that should be aligned with state or national standards and appropriate for the grade level and subject area. Curriculum developers can begin to determine the scope and sequence of the content, selecting specific topics and subtopics and arranging them logically. Curriculum developers must also determine the appropriate depth of coverage for each topic, which will depend on the grade level and the desired level of mastery for the students. After the content has been selected and organized, the next step is to select appropriate instructional materials and methods. This may include textbooks, multimedia resources, hands-on activities, and other materials. The instructional methods should be chosen based on the learning objectives, the content, and the needs of the students. Finally, assessment is an essential component of curriculum development. Curriculum developers must determine how they will assess student learning and how they will use assessment data to make instructional decisions. This may involve creating formative and summative assessments, as well as determining appropriate grading practices. Curriculum development has a long history and has been shaped by a variety of factors, including philosophical, societal, and economic influences. Understanding the background to curriculum development can help to provide context for the process and its current practices. One of the earliest influences on curriculum development was the philosophical movement of the Enlightenment in the 18th century. This movement emphasized the importance of reason and scientific thinking and led to the development of a more structured and standardized approach to education. This led to the establishment of schools and the creation of curricula that emphasized the study of language, mathematics, and science. During the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution brought about a shift in the nature of work, and there was an increased demand for skilled workers in specialized fields. This led to the development of vocational and technical education programs, which aimed to provide students with the practical skills needed for specific trades and professions. In the 20th century, the growth of mass education and the increased diversity of student populations led to a focus on creating curricula that were more inclusive and responsive to the needs of different learners. This led to the development of specialized curricula for students with disabilities, as well as the creation of multicultural and bilingual curricula. More recently, curriculum development has been influenced by economic and technological factors. The rapid pace of technological change has led to the development of new fields of study, such as computer science and digital media, which have been incorporated into curricula at all levels of education. In addition, the demands of the global economy have led to a focus on creating curricula that prepare students for success in the 21st century workplace. Overall, the history of curriculum development reflects the changing needs and priorities of society, as well as the evolving understanding of how students learn and what they need to know to succeed in their personal and professional lives. As a result, curriculum development continues to be a dynamic and ongoing process that is continually adapting to new challenges and opportunities. Let's review the key concepts and terminologies in curriculum studies. Curriculum studies is a field of study that explores the theory and practice of curriculum development, implementation, and evaluation. In this field, there are several key concepts and terminologies that are used to describe and analyze the various aspects of curriculum. Some of these concepts and terminologies are outlined below. Curriculum. This refers to the overall design of a program of study, including the content, instructional methods, and assessment practices that are used to achieve specific learning outcomes. The curriculum can be viewed as a framework for organizing and delivering education. Learning outcomes. These are the specific knowledge, skills, and attitudes that students are expected to acquire as a result of their participation in a curriculum. Learning outcomes are typically stated in terms of specific and measurable goals. Standards. These are specific criteria that are used to measure student achievement in various subject areas. Standards are often used as a basis for curriculum development, and they provide a framework for ensuring that all students receive a high-quality education. Pedagogy. This refers to the methods and strategies used to deliver instruction and facilitate learning. Pedagogy encompasses a wide range of instructional practices, including lectures, discussions, hands-on activities, and other teaching methods. Assessment. This refers to the process of measuring student learning and progress. Assessment can take many forms, including tests, quizzes, projects, and other assignments. It is an essential component of curriculum studies, as it allows educators to evaluate the effectiveness of their curriculum and instructional practices. Differentiation. This refers to the process of tailoring instruction to meet the needs of individual students. Differentiation recognizes that students have different learning styles, abilities, and interests, and seeks to create a curriculum that is flexible enough to accommodate these differences. Curriculum mapping. This is the process of creating a visual representation of the curriculum, including the content, instructional methods, and assessment practices that are used in each unit or module. Curriculum mapping can help to ensure that the curriculum is well organized and aligned with the desired learning outcomes. Backward design. This is a curriculum development approach that begins with the end goal in mind, focusing on the desired learning outcomes before designing the curriculum itself. This approach emphasizes the importance of aligning curriculum, instruction, and assessment practices with the desired learning outcomes. Overall, the concepts and terminologies used in curriculum studies provide a framework for understanding and analyzing the various aspects of curriculum development, implementation, and evaluation. By using these concepts and terminologies, educators can create more effective and responsive curricula that meet the needs of all learners. Let's study the types of curriculums identified in curriculum development. In curriculum development, there are several types of curriculum that have been identified based on different criteria. Below are some of the most common types of curriculum. Explicit curriculum. This is the written and planned curriculum that is documented in textbooks, syllabi, and other materials. The explicit curriculum outlines the specific learning objectives, content, instructional methods, and assessment practices that are used to achieve specific learning outcomes. Hidden curriculum. This refers to the values, beliefs, and attitudes that are transmitted through the social and cultural norms of the school or classroom environment. The hidden curriculum is often implicit and not directly taught, but it can have a significant impact on students' attitudes, behaviors, and values. Null curriculum. This refers to the content and skills that are not included in the curriculum. The null curriculum can be intentional or unintentional and may result from political or social pressure, or from the omission of important topics or skills. De facto curriculum. This refers to the actual content and skills that are learned by students through their experiences in the classroom and the wider community. The de facto curriculum includes the knowledge and skills that are acquired through informal interactions, such as peer relationships, extracurricular activities, and community service. Written curriculum. This is a more detailed and specific form of the explicit curriculum, which includes the actual lesson plans, handouts, and other instructional materials that are used to teach specific topics and skills. Taught curriculum. This is the curriculum that is actually taught by the teacher, which may differ from the written or explicit curriculum due to factors such as time constraints, student needs, and other contextual factors. Integrated curriculum. This refers to a curriculum that integrates multiple subjects or disciplines into a cohesive and meaningful learning experience. The integrated curriculum may involve a focus on real-world problems or issues, and may incorporate project-based learning, interdisciplinary units, and other instructional approaches. Overall, the different types of curriculum reflect the various ways in which education can be designed and delivered. Understanding the different types of curriculum can help educators to make more informed decisions about the design, implementation, and evaluation of curriculum in their schools and classrooms. Merits of competency-based curriculum in Kenya. Competency-based curriculum, CBC, is an approach to education that focuses on the acquisition of practical skills and knowledge, rather than just academic content. In Kenya, the implementation of the CBC began in 2019, with the aim of addressing some of the challenges that had been experienced with the previous education system. The following are some of the merits of the competency-based curriculum in Kenya. Number 1. Focuses on skill development. The CBC emphasizes the development of practical skills and knowledge that are relevant to the needs of the society and the economy. This approach helps to prepare students for the workplace and for life beyond the classroom. Number 2. Promotes learner-centered education. The CBC places the learner at the center of the learning process, allowing for more personalized learning experiences that are tailored to the individual needs and abilities of each student. This approach helps to foster a love of learning and promotes the development of critical thinking, problem-solving, and collaboration skills. Number 3. Encourages active learning. The CBC encourages students to take an active role in their own learning through the use of hands-on activities, experiential learning, and other engaging instructional methods. This approach helps to promote deeper understanding and retention of knowledge and skills. Number 4. Fosters creativity and innovation. The CBC encourages students to think creatively and to explore new ideas and approaches to problem solving. This approach helps to develop a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship, which is vital for economic growth and development. Number 5. Facilitates smooth transitions. The CBC has been designed to promote a seamless transition between different levels of education, from primary to secondary and tertiary education. This approach helps to ensure that students have a clear pathway for their educational and career development. Number 6. Supports the development of a holistic education. The CBC places a strong emphasis on the development of a holistic education, which includes the intellectual, social, emotional, and physical development of the learner. This approach helps to foster well-rounded individuals who are prepared to contribute positively to their communities and to the society at large. In summary, the competency-based curriculum has several merits in Kenya, including a focus on skill development, learner-centered education, active learning, creativity and innovation, smooth transitions, and holistic education. These benefits make the CBC a promising approach to education in Kenya, with the potential to address some of the challenges that have been experienced with the previous education system. Let's examine the 21st century skills and their relationship to competency-based curriculum. The 21st century skills are a set of competencies that are considered essential for success in the modern world. These skills are increasingly recognized as being critical for success in the workplace, as well as for personal and social development. The 21st century skills are often closely related to the competency-based curriculum, CBC, as the CBC emphasizes the development of practical skills and knowledge that are relevant to the needs of the society and the economy. In this section, I will analyze the relationship between the 21st century skills and the competency-based curriculum. The 21st century skills can be broadly categorized into three main areas. Number 1. Learning and innovation skills. These skills include critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration. These skills are important for problem-solving, decision-making, and working effectively with others. Number 2. Digital literacy skills. These skills include information literacy, media literacy, and technological literacy. These skills are important for navigating the digital world, evaluating information, and using technology effectively. Number 3. Life and career skills. These skills include adaptability, leadership, responsibility, and social and cross-cultural skills. These skills are important for personal and social development, as well as for success in the workplace. The competency-based curriculum emphasizes the development of practical skills and knowledge that are relevant to the needs of the society and the economy. The CBC places a strong emphasis on the development of a holistic education, which includes the intellectual, social, emotional, and physical development of the learner. The CBC also encourages active learning, fosters creativity and innovation, and promotes critical thinking, problem-solving, and collaboration skills. There is a clear overlap between the 21st century skills and the competencies emphasized by the CBC. The CBC is designed to promote the development of the skills and knowledge that are essential for success in the modern world, including critical thinking, creativity, communication, collaboration, digital literacy, adaptability, leadership, responsibility, and social and cross-cultural skills. The CBC's focus on active learning, creativity, and innovation also aligns with the need for learners to be able to adapt to a rapidly changing world and to be able to use their skills and knowledge to solve complex problems. In conclusion, the 21st century skills and the competency-based curriculum are closely related, as both emphasize the development of practical skills and knowledge that are essential for success in the modern world. The CBC provides a framework for the development of the 21st century skills by emphasizing active learning, creativity, innovation, and the development of a holistic education. Let's appreciate the need for competency-based curriculum in the current times. There is a growing recognition of the need for competency-based curriculum, CBC, in the current times, as the traditional education system has faced several challenges in preparing learners for the rapidly changing world. The following are some of the reasons why there is a need for competency-based curriculum in the current times. Number 1. Changing needs of the economy. The 21st century has seen a significant shift in the needs of the economy, with a growing demand for practical skills and knowledge that are relevant to the needs of the society and the workplace. The CBC places a strong emphasis on the development of practical skills and knowledge, which is essential for preparing learners for the demands of the modern economy. Number 2. Rapidly changing world. The world is changing at a fast pace, with new technologies, ideas, and innovations emerging at an unprecedented rate. The CBC is designed to promote the development of skills and knowledge that are adaptable and flexible, which is essential for learners to be able to navigate the rapidly changing world. Number 3. Individualized learning. The traditional education system is often based on a one-size-fits-all approach, which may not be effective for all learners. The CBC emphasizes the development of personalized learning experiences, which are tailored to the individual needs and abilities of each learner, allowing for a more effective and engaging learning experience. Number 4. Promotes critical thinking and problem solving. The CBC places a strong emphasis on the development of critical thinking and problem solving skills, which are essential for success in the modern world. This approach helps to develop learners who are capable of analyzing complex problems and developing innovative solutions. Number 5. Fosters creativity and innovation. The CBC encourages learners to think creatively and to explore new ideas and approaches to problem solving. This approach helps to develop a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship, which is vital for economic growth and development. Number 6. Supports lifelong learning. The CBC is designed to promote a culture of lifelong learning, which is essential in the current times, where the demands of the workplace and the economy are constantly changing. This approach helps to prepare learners for a lifetime of learning and development. In summary, the need for competency-based curriculum in the current times is driven by the changing needs of the economy, the rapidly changing world, the need for individualized learning, the promotion of critical thinking and problem-solving, the fostering of creativity and innovation, and the support for lifelong learning. The CBC provides a promising approach to education in the current times, with the potential to address some of the challenges that have been experienced with the traditional education system. And that marks the end of our lesson on background to curriculum development. Please remember to click on the link in the description which has the revision questions for this topic. Also subscribe to this channel and like the video so that anytime we upload a new video YouTube will always notify you. Thanks and have a good day.